if you're here because you want to leave your stress behind. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanna bury your sorrow in a vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave, can't take you over deeply, your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beating for supply. We put it down, and I'll be telling us, yeah. Spinning on the vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, say hi, bud. Yeah. Spinning on the vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, yeah. And you'll be singing, yeah. You'll be singing, yeah, in no time. Like I don't wanna go, go. I don't wanna be singing, you'll be singing, yeah. Get out, yeah. It's a little hard sometimes to feel the quiet. Holla if you're settling, we'll let it spin whenever tired. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanted us to take control with the vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave, can't take you over deplete your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beat secret supply. We put it down, and they'll be telling us, yeah. Spinning on the vibe, bro. We lit the lights up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, say hi, bud. Yeah. Spinning on the vibe, bro. We lit the lights up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, yeah. You'll be singing out, yeah, in no time. Like I don't wanna go home. You'll be singing, I don't wanna go.
Well, welcome in everybody to Hockenheimring for round number 5 of the Kiwi Sim Racing GT4 Battleground 2 Championship. And as you see on your screen now, rain starting to fall, so we are going to be in for a cracking night's racing course. 3 times 15-minute races with the usual inverts tonight. And well, joining me in the comm box, pretty much on his deathbed, it is Mr. Kemp, all the way from Nelson. Kempy, mate, apart from obviously half dead, how are you today?
Half fucking dead.
You can't say it any other way, half dead. Oh, good.
No, still here, so that's a start.
Yeah, too right. And mate, GT4 racing in the rain, how good. I know we absolutely get behind it in the comms box, as the rain just started falling sort of at the start of qualifying, and now starting to get a bit heavier. Xavier, aren't you racing? You can tap in for Kempy if you want. It's up to Kempy. Kempy, can you battle through it?
I'll give it a hoon. If he wants to jump in as well, he can.
Your call, Xavier. But right now, roughly 3.5 to go in quali, Kempy, and Mate Championship penultimate round tonight. How are the points stacking up at the moment?
Okay, we have Dylan Jordan leading the championship on 790 points, followed by Matt Pluck in second on 786. Go back to Grant Crowe in third on 748. And then James Jordan in fourth and Russell Pepperell in fifth.
Oh.
The points differential between first and fifth is 58 points, but the big gap is between Matt Pluck in second and Grant Crowe in third, being some 30 odd points, which is quite crazy when there's only 4 points between first and second.
Yeah, how close is that at the top of the table there? You mentioned that by 4 points, man. There is absolutely nothing in it. Obviously, both drivers having mixed fortunes throughout the series, but consistency, finishing, all part of the game. And so far, penultimate round, 6 races to go in the championship, and only 4 points separating them. Definitely all to race for as far as the championship goes. As we ride here on board with Grant Crowe, currently second quickest out there. And you mentioned him up in the top 5, or actually third overall in points, isn't he? So
yeah, it's could be a good night for him points wise.
Yeah, let's see how it all unfolds for him. Those other championship contenders, James Jordan, I think you said he was up there as well. He currently sits P3.
Yeah,
the old Michelin man.
Cheers for having me on the side of your car. He is James Jordan sitting in fourth.
Fourth overall.
Yeah.
Oh, big slide from Brad Jesson here. All sorts of out of shape.
Oh, shit.
And I tell you what, Kempy, we have had lid skids galore lately on our streams, mate. Bit of weather out there tonight. You know, surely tonight we're going to get one in the GT4s.
Oh, fuck, I tell you. I turn up like a bag of shit, and these motherfuckers don't do a lid skid. There's going to be hell to pay.
There's going to be trouble, absolutely.
Some cunt's going to the fence at Enscar tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, you mentioned that now. Of course, tomorrow night, round 3 of the Enscar Championship heads to Chicagoland, and that is going to be one hell of a race there. And I tell you what, the oval racing we've had of late has been an absolute treat. To see the Xfinity Series on a Sunday night has had some absolutely cracking racing, and now that this NSCAR Championship started, it only just gets more and more NASCAR racing, and the quality just keeps to get better every season. So certainly one to tune in for tomorrow night. And of course Thursday night, Kempy, the 360 Sprint Car Series gets underway at Virtual Racing Aotearoa. If you're not signed up for that, head over there and get a part of that racing. That's going to be
that'll be pretty sick.
Yeah, some fantastic racing. 10-week series, I believe it is. And round 1 gets underway at Cedar Lake this Thursday night. So if you aren't racing in it, make sure you tune in for that one as the rain starts to get a bit heavier here at Hockenheimring. I'll tell you what, Kempy, we're about to go racing. Race 1 of the night, 15 minutes the distance. I'd say we're going to see about 8 laps around here.
What's with all these tracks being like 2-minute laps?
Yeah, I don't know. They've picked the nice long ones, haven't they? But here is your lineup for race number 1. It will be Dylan Jordan and Grant Crowe off the front row. Go back to row 2, we'll see James Jordan and Ewan Baker. Row 3, we'll see Matt Pluck and Russell Pepperell, who's been having an outstanding series so far. Go back to row number 4. It'll see Ben Doherty and Sam Waddell. On row 5, we will see Graham Smythe and Brendan Partridge. Row 6, Justin Davies and Brad Jesson. Out of row number 7, it'll be Robert Henry and Aaron Watson. Row number 8, we'll see Thomas Mallard and Paul Stewart. Row 9, we will see Mark Mallard and Heath Mannering. Row number 10, Craig Brock and Eric Roloffs. We go back to row 11, Charlie Coleman and Hayden Kirk. Row 12, we'll see Chris Robertson and Simon Honey. Out of row number 13, Paul McKenzie will line up next to Martin Waugh. And rounding out the field from grid 27, we'll see John Murrell. And the timing doesn't get much better, Kempy. Field set by the looks of things, and we're about to...
Has it stopped raining?
Get underway. Surely not. The forecast I saw earlier was absolutely shocking through the whole night, but as we've seen,
that last angle looked like it has stopped raining.
Yeah, we have seen in the past, haven't we, where we were scheduled for no rain and it poured down. So hey, you never know. Forecast was for rain, but I certainly can't see it dropping on my screen at the moment, Kempy, so we'll soon find out as the field lined up and ready to get things underway. The penultimate round of the GT4 Battleground 2 series. The crowd, mate, absolutely packed in here for this one. Oh, someone's gone already. That is not a good start. Just trying to pick up who that is.
That'd be Josh Anderson.
Wasn't Sam Waddell, I can tell you that much. Was it Partridge?
Was it Hayden Kirk?
It was Brendan Partridge. He's had a bit of a mare to start this one. Meantime, we are about to go racing. Dylan Jordan to take the green flag. And looking at that shine off the front of those cars, the sun seems to be poking through the clouds maybe, Kempy.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
As we are underway.
Oh, Baker with the cut to the inside there on the start.
Oh no, it's gone pear-shaped off. Few of them. Look out, already early stages.
Matt Pluck's in the fence.
Oh,
look,
it is the Auckland motorway at the moment out there, parking lot.
Let's end the stream now. That's completed the 9 already.
It doesn't get much better, does it? I'll tell you what. Dylan Jordan. Dylan Jordan, meantime, leads it out. And what a start to the race. I am just going to see what the story is. Oh, that'll explain it, Kempy. There's about, out of the field, there's about 4 cars that are on wet tyres.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay.
Everyone else out there running on slicks. And
that makes sense.
Yes, synchronised spinning. You got it. What a start to race number 1. And man, they are.
Replay?
Yes, oh, we should do. No doubt.
I want to see that shit again. That was magical.
It's just a matter of who went first. We'll go back to Baker and.
That'd be something people would expect me to do.
Yeah, we can't call this one a Kempy catastrophe. You went out there. Oh, this is after the fact.
Oh shit, Baker even.
Yeah, so that is well and truly. Here we go. This one here might explain a bit more. There he is out the front. They all just hit that ripple strip, Kempy, and
it was over.
From there, there is huge contact. Cars absolutely everywhere in that one.
Yeah. Fucking hell. I'm not a religious kind of bloke, but I want to praise the Lord for such amazing scenes he's delivered us this evening.
Yeah, that was an interesting start.
Can we get another one like that again?
Surely. Oh, Baker again out there in trouble.
He might as well park it up for the night.
Oh,
It's
look
crabbing,
at that car. That is... Mate, that is absolutely destroyed. Baker trying to limp that car back to pit lane.
I tell you, that thing has bent more than Wayne Barnes and Tom Foley after the Rugby World Cup final.
Oh boy, you may be sick, but you still got the lines.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I'll tell you what, we'll get the tyre compounds up there. There you go, you can see exactly who is out there running on the slicks and who is running on the wets is Hayden Kirk. He's trying to battle on slick tyres, comes unstuck again. Justin Davies moves forward a position on the wet tyres. And everybody else looks like they have been down pit lane and decided enough's enough. Let's get some wet tyres on and go out there and see what we can do. Meantime, Ben Doherty up into P2. Grant Crowe out there on slicks. Oh, comes unstuck just as I change to him. Having a few issues out there. You can see Matt Pluckham behind, and he's going to track him down. So Kempe, you were bang on with the rain not falling at the moment. Certainly out there.
It's stopped, has it?
Yeah, it certainly looks like it has. Right on board. Yeah, you can see there dry front window for Grant Crowe as we ride on board with him. But he is having all sorts of problems out there in the trying conditions. You gotta love it, battling away on the slicks. Martin Waugh, I tell you what, Martin Waugh has come from pretty much the back. P22 up to 4th spot.
Quite a drive.
Oh, sorry, not P26 to 4th. 22 positions.
That's amazing.
What a drive for Martin Waugh on those wet tyres, of course. Oh, more trouble for Crowe. He's got to stay off those ripple strips there on the slick tyres. Doing no favours at all. Paul McKenzie has had a great start to this one as well. Currently sits P7 up.
They're quite dangerous in the wet.
What's that?
The ripple strip?
Oh yes, we certainly found that out fairly early, didn't we? So we see here Paul McKenzie doing a good job of things. Eric Roloff's another one, and John Murrell both up 15 spots. So as everyone sort of fell by the wayside, these guys carried on running. Partridge at the moment has the quickest lap of the race, a 2:386.
That's going.
Yeah, so showing a fair bit of pace out there. He's on the wet tyres.
Yeah, they definitely help on a wet track, eh?
Yeah, doing him a treat, that's for sure. As Dylan Jordan, meantime, championship leader, is out to a 2.5 second lead over Doherty. And you go a long way back to Matt Pluck, 17.5 seconds back in 3rd spot. So, you see here Aaron Watson moves himself up into P7. And the field fairly well spread out at the moment.
Grant Crowe's doing a good job in 6th place on a slick tyre.
Yeah, somehow. Oh, and as we say that, there you go, commentator's curse, loops it around.
Fuck's sake.
And yeah, Crowe's best time so far in the race, trying to pick this up at 2:11.890 compared to those guys on wets. 2:483 for Dylan Jordan.
I cursed the poor bugger.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
put the jigs on.
Fucking unbelievable, eh? What a shit cunt.
It had to happen, I tell you. But two retirees so far, Graham Smythe and Chris Robertson, with obviously well, that car's starting to look a lot better now, isn't it? A
it's
massive job from the pit crew to get that car back out. Mark Mallard back in 25th is your last car on the track. Obviously
tiptoeing around the track.
yeah, Smythe and Robertson out. Interesting too, because Mallard is out there on the wet tyres. In fact, he looks like he has just come back out of the pits after getting some repairs possibly, so interesting there. Still some guys have stayed out on the slicks. Brad Jesson, one of them. After Grant Crowe has he came unstuck big time. Kempy put the curse on him. And it went pear-shaped for him. He's now dropped down to P11. Of course, top 8 invert for the next race. So far, this man here is going to be starting on pole position. Unless Mackenzie can get there.
How do we get a poll going in the chat?
How do we get one going? I can start one. Why's that? What do you want? Oh, you might be able to do it. You're a moderator.
Oh, yeah.
A bit of action going on back here. Looks like Russell Pepperell. A bit of strife. He's dropped a long way back. Get these positions the back up for you. You can see them moving through the field as Aaron Watson sets the quickest lap of the race. 1:59.669. So the track possibly starting to dry out a bit more out there. Unexpected, to say the least.
Ain't that the truth?
I think as the day went on, we were looking at 100% rain, so
We're getting dogged.
yeah. It's just another Matt Pluck scam, surely.
Is that cunt live on his channel?
Oh, he is. Surely he's live.
What's his name? NZ_Bull.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, hold up. It should be on the side. I fucking follow the gammy dog.
So actually, Kempy, now in the first heat race, it was meant to drop to a 55% chance of rain.
Okay.
And then as we go to the
He's
consolation
offline.
race and the feature race, you're looking at 100% rain.
Okay. No, he's not streaming.
He's not streaming. What's going on there?
Maybe he's firing a couple of rounds in the missus while he's doing his races. It doesn't want anyone to see us witnessing the beatdown of the Wahine.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, Baker there goes quickest in the race. So changing conditions. Jesus, Kempy in the chat there. So changing conditions going to be facing these guys throughout the day, no doubt. We'll look to get into the consolation race and possibly see some rain about again as the sun comes out here in Germany. Dylan Jordan is still leading.
Needs to narrate my life. It'd be a fucking train wreck if I done it.
Watson again. Watson's got some pace out there, Kempy. Fastest lap again for him goes a 1:59.318.
I guess you have to ask the question, what's in his engine bay?
What's it on? More like it.
Yeah.
So we see Baker after that big moment opening lap, which caused the big pile up. He currently sits back in P24. Gets past Ben Doherty, carries on his way. And James Jordan again. Oh, and Grant Crowe too. So, is that Crowe?
I don't think it is.
It definitely is Grant Crowe. We'll bring up a replay, see what's gone on here.
We've really fucking screwed the pitch with that bloke tonight, haven't we?
Oh, just an absolute curse. And there you go, on that ripple strip. Oh, that's going to answer what happened to James Jordan. Just tags him. And,
no saving that one.
Oh, Jordan, he done well to hold on to it, to be fair. Another shot of it. It almost looked like he was going to go in front of Robert Henry.
He done a good job of avoiding that accident.
Yeah.
That's my kind of driving skill right there.
So,
They're taking the other bloke out.
Yeah. So Crow carries on his way. 19th position now. And Matt Pluck. Well, the time's definitely starting to tumble out there now. 1:59.1 for Pluck last time by. But he is a long way back from Ben Doherty. But Dylan
20
Jordan,
odd seconds.
Dylan Jordan maybe see the white flag next time by.
Maybe 2 to go.
How's this for Sam Waddell? Last time around the track, 7.564 second lap. Absolutely fine.
How? In the super saloon.
Yeah, don't know what has gone wrong there. But,
That's some Hogwarts and wizardry shit right there.
yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. We're just watching Dylan Jordan now. He is going to get the white flag. This time by, it has been a brilliant race for Jordan. Championship leader, of course. And that's going to stretch that lead out a little bit over Pluck. Definitely still all to play for. 1 minute to go in the race. White flag will be in the air. There he is. Old mate throwing his elbow out, getting that flag going.
Look at the state of that cunt.
Yeah, he absolutely sends it, doesn't he? Ben Doherty.
Yeah.
And P2. So Dylan Jordan, look at that, 158.808. I'll tell you what, if Jim Hickey's done his job right, and the forecast is actually correct for once, I don't think we're going to see those times again. Well, for the next couple of races anyway, Kempy. The forecast certainly
Getting haggard.
yeah, starting to look a bit rough.
I think I've figured out why that flag man hisses the shit out of that flag so hard like he does too.
Oh, here we go. Look out.
Dawn Johnson's leaving the Warriors, so he's celebrating.
He's celebrating, you reckon? Oh, there'll be a few Warriors fans in the chat tonight, no doubt. A bit dark on that one, Kempy, but oh well. I rate it.
Can't think of them problems. Support a team that actually can win a fucking game.
Yeah, too right. Oh, as we see here, James Jordan, he has dropped a long way back now, P14. And missing that rear wing too, by the looks. It has departed the car.
No disrespect to the Warriors or anything, but it's been their year since 1995 and they still haven't come up with the goods. So, you know, you really got to start asking the question.
Too right. See here, Sam Waddell starting to move forward a little bit, up to P14 now. But we will pick up race leader, that track. Very little spray coming out the back of that car. Getting drier and drier. Doherty there in the background.
I'm disappointed. There's no abuse in the chat. The fuck's going on?
Checkered flag in the air. Oh, there must be a lot of people that agree, I guess. Dylan
Good on
Jordan
them.
is going to get it done in race one. Doherty will bring it home in second. And then Matt Pluck, who is a fair distance behind these guys. Well, look at that, 157.974 for Ewan Baker.
That's insane.
Last time by. And he's going to finish 2 laps down in P23.
Oh, it's going to put a dent in the points.
This man here currently sits P8, so he will be your pole sitter for race number 2 alongside him, Justin Davies, the Oran Park tumble specialist. Martin Waugh, a fantastic drive in this one. Brings it home in P6 from P26. Brilliant drive.
That's a good drive.
Yeah. Alright, this is going to be quick fire. We will attempt to get these results up for you. There they are. And look at the field, certainly well and truly spread out. Top 10 covered by 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Crazy.
Go back, Robert Henry comes home P11. He was an early championship contender, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
And now, and Grant Crowe, of course, couldn't have got much worse for him, to be fair. Finally brings that home.
Oh, your fault mentioning the poor bloke.
P18. And,
Fuck's sake, Bradley.
2 retirees from the race, Graham Smythe and Chris Robertson, but Dylan Jordan able to extend that championship lead over Pluck just by a little bit, but point by point, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Looks like we are lining up, and look at that, the sun is out, Kempy.
What a fucking scam.
Yeah, so what are we going to be in this time?
You watch, they'll all go slicks and it'll fucking piss down.
C main? No. B
The
main.
weatherman's on the pipe, eh? Convinced.
Yeah, he's got to be. There we go. Race number 2, row 1. We'll see Brad Jesson with Justin Davies to his outside. We go back to row number 2, Martin Waugh and Aaron Watson. Row 3, we'll see Eric Roloffs and Matthew Pluck. Row 4, Ben Doherty will line up next to Dylan Jordan. Row number 5, Brendan Partridge and John Murrell. Row 6, we'll see Robert Henry line up next to Paul McKenzie. Out of row 7, it'll be Thomas Mallard and Sam Waddell. Row number 8, Paul Stewart lines up next to Charlie Coleman. Row number 9, we'll see James Jordan next to Grant Crowe. Row 10, Simon Honey lines up next to Craig Brock. Row 11, we'll see Hayden Kirk and Heath Mannering. And I believe this is going to be the final row by the looks. Ewan Baker and Mark Mallard. Pepperell is a starter out of P25, but I believe Graham Smythe and Chris Robertson will not be starting this race.
Oh, Jim Hickey very wrong today. I don't even think he got in his plane today, he's that wrong.
Yeah, I think they get paid to get it wrong anyway.
Oh, yeah, bring out the tyres they're using, please.
Right,
Come on, sort
we
your shit out.
can get that up on screen for you. There we go, so a few drivers out there on wets. Martin Waugh doesn't even know what he's starting on. He's not even on the track, mate, so something's happened to Martin Waugh already after that great result in race number 1. He has
I reckon turn 1 derby again.
left the building, folks.
I want to see a lid skid this time.
Well, let's see what happens here. The quicker guys coming back from row 4. Cars going everywhere at the early stages. We love it. Oh, there goes Robert Henry, early stage victim.
Surely he got fired off.
I would say so.
That was massive.
Martin Waugh makes his way out on the track. So, oh, another big one. Oh, and that's taken out Baker. That has taken out a lot of cars. I think Russell Pepperell, he just got through.
That's madness.
Yeah, early carnage again. Kempy,
Wow.
Simon Honey, I think he was involved in that early incident. There's Baker turning himself around. He is having an absolute shocker tonight.
He'll be dark on it, won't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Rest of the field still going strong. We'll see if we can. Oh, that looks like Mark Mallard now, so going pear-shaped on what is a drier track.
I tell you,
we
need to get a mic on board with you and Baker on nights like this, because his accent, if he was losing his shit, would be fucking amazing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, I could. Oh, there's another car around that looked like Ben Doherty.
Fuck me, it's all going
it is going off out there, so. What is going on, Kempe? Cars going everywhere in the early stages. That looked like that was Sam Waddell as well, caught up in that one. And
I reckon these bastards have got hold of my book of tips and tricks. I really do.
Another one is that James Jordan now. I tell you what, we've got like a whole race worth of replays to watch in the early stages here in race number 2. It has gone pear-shaped for several drivers, but Brad Jessen is out, still in front. Yeah, poor bastard, the race review. You are not wrong.
You wouldn't want that, Xavier.
Yeah, here we go. Justin Davies shows his nose to Matt Clark, thinks better of it. Battle's going on further back through the field here. Cars everywhere. Gotta love this. Charlie Coleman, I believe, new to the GT4 series. Currently sits P12. And trying to work his way forward. Oh, every time they touch the ripple strips, it looks dangerous.
The nipple strips.
Yeah. Tell you what, the spray coming off the cars. And what do we got? Our first 7 cars out there on slicks. 202, 237. Oh, and there goes Coleman. Keeps it out of the wall.
It's all on in this one.
Yeah, it's those. Oh, there goes Mallard.
It's this the slicks on a wet track. Is what it is.
Yeah, and then you look at the top 6 out there. It's Thomas Mallard now. Looks like he's had a moment, falling through the field rather rapidly. Tell you what, have we seen this much action yet, Kempe, throughout the series?
No, I don't think so. Look, I'm happy to be the fucking race director or the fella that goes over the race results and shit for this event, if you need me to be. Be like, look, you all drove like a bunch of fucking shit cunts. Order that for the next round or you're not coming back.
Leave it to the blind guy. There you go.
Yeah, oh no, give him the job.
Here's Russell Pepperell trying to work his way through this field. Up to 9th now. It's Davies, 156.622, quickest lap of the race and the day so far. So, conditions drying up here in Germany. Clear dry lines out there. Pepperell trying to recover what has been a pretty bad start from race 1. It's top 15 invert 2 for race 3. At the moment, Charlie Coleman sits in 15th. As this little battle goes on, oh, Thomas Mallard is going to send it up the inside of Craig Brock, that looks like. And is going to get that pass done. Oh, well, drama aplenty in this one. Plenty of carnage in the early stages, starting to settle down out there at the moment. Mallard and Murrell having a great battle. John Murrell up to 12th. Check out who has moved. Russell Pepperell up 16. Hayden Kirk up 14. Heath Mannering. Oh, contact! Oh, Mallard just got into Murrell. That absolutely sent him.
You reckon that was the hell of it?
Yeah. That was definitely a howler. As Baker gets a pass done, Dylan Jordan, fastest man on the circuit, now down into the 155s, Kempy. It's Murrell down pit lane. Partridge doing a good job in this one as well. We've gone really quiet, Kempy.
Hey?
You've gone really quiet.
Okay.
We go, we bring up the positions there. Russell Pepperell up 16. Great drive from him. Robert Henry down 12. So Hayden Kirk in the background looking to put a bit of pressure on the back of Paul Stewart.
Is it working now?
Yeah, you just seem a little bit quieter than what you were.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Oh yeah, that's fucking rookie Joe.
Yeah, rookies, you're not wrong.
Fucking rookie.
It is a little bit muffled still. Passes going on in the background. Try and pick up who that was. Pepperell and Grant Crowe going at it in 9th and 10th. In the meantime, Matt Pluck sits about 1 second behind race leader Davies. So they're closer this one. Through the rest of the field, Heath Mannering and Charlie Coleman at the moment going at it for 12th and 13th. Like they're having a good battle out there. See Ewan Baker in the background, sits P14. Fastest lap for Brad Jessen, 154s now. So starting to get some pace on out there. The question is, when is the rain going to arrive? See still plenty of blue sky above as we ride on board with Coleman here. Looking over the back of Heath Mannering. Ewan Baker in the background. In the mirrors, he's going to look for a pass. Oh, dive up the inside from Coleman. He's going to get it done as he... That was a brilliant piece of driving. Gets it done.
That was a good driving.
Yeah, oh, that's much better, Kempy. Heath Mannering falls back a couple of positions, but keep an eye on Ewan Baker here. Now up to 13th. Coleman again looking for a shot here on Craig Brock. He's going to get it done. So Charlie Coleman on a mission out there at the moment. Hasn't popped up on the biggest mover. Is up 5 spots. But look at this battle now out front. Kempy Pluck on the back of Justin Davies, searching for a way past. Can he get it done? Meantime, Grant Crowe's gone quickest to 153.990.
Surely you'll get it done.
And has moved up to P8. Yeah, well, Davies
You'd
is
think
doing
so, wouldn't
yeah, Davies is doing a great job at the moment.
Matt Pluck will send him off the end.
High chance, high chance.
Yeah.
He'll be in there with his bumper, sending it.
Yeah, won't be the only thing he's in there with.
Oh, look at that time. Dylan Jordan, a 152.741 last time by.
That is flying.
So these guys finding some pace out there at the moment. James Jordan trying to recover his race here. Sits back at P13 at the moment. One of the guys who was up in the top 5 coming into tonight. It's Pluck. Has put a move on out front. Can he make it stick? Davies fighting back.
Not yet.
This is a good little battle. Kempy unfolding out front with possibly only a couple of laps to go.
Davies with the inside line. Oh, Pluck pulls up wide.
He's way out at sea there.
Pluck's he thinking going.
Yeah, he was a long way out there. Jessen looking to catch onto the back of these two. make it a 3-car battle for the lead. Davies so far holding on. You can see back there Dylan Jordan too, up to 4th. From grid 8. There's been some huge movers through the field though. You and Baker now, yeah, Baker now up into the top 10, moved for 13 spots, and just like that, Jessen is on the back of Matt Pluck. Those skies are anything but rain at the moment. Davies, is he going to let Pluck go? He just let him go.
What's sent him off the end? Come on.
Yeah, that's interesting stuff there from Justin Davies.
That's very weird.
Maybe just doesn't want to get involved in the overall picture, maybe. Let's Pluck go. Oh, Davies, just like that. It's got to go pear-shaped.
You've cursed him.
Yeah, Partridge now gets a pass done, moves up to P4 in the race. And a good run here, Brendan Partridge. But it is Matt Pluck out front from Brad Jessen, Dylan Jordan up into 3rd, and you can go back to that 4-point gap if it stays like this. I think it's going to take a big crash to separate those two on points, Kempy, because they've been going at it lately, well, throughout the whole series.
Definitely spicing it up, ain't it?
Are we going to get 2 laps to go, or are we going to see the white flag? We should see the white this time by for Matt Pluck.
Fucking dying up in this shit.
Yeah, 1 to go. Done a great job, Kempy.
Oh, fucking tell ya.
It's like me last week, I was dying. It was so bad.
Oh,
Once it starts going, you feel like so good. Oh, Dylan Jordan there.
bowled it wide.
Yeah, well out on the grass there. But this battle here, this is going to come down to the line. Oh, Jessen runs it wide. Has his time on the grass now. And that just extends that lead a little bit. Out to a second for Matt Pluck.
Go grab a drink.
Yeah, mate.
Otherwise I'll fucking die and I won't make the ends car grid tomorrow night.
We can't have that. Matt Pluck leading the way. And did we not get the white flag? Surely we got the white flag last time. Sainz. Here in Germany, Matt Pluck. Just over 30 seconds to go. The flag man must have been falling asleep. Because surely they ain't going to get across the line. Pluck leading it out from Jessen.
Good.
I don't think Jessen's going to be close enough to throw anything at him here. Through the last couple of corners, only 10 seconds to go. In race number 2, yeah, we haven't had the white flag, but it is definitely the last lap. The old iRacing flagman was half asleep, mate. Oh, there we go, now it's out. Yeah. He's realised as they come round to the start-finish line that these blokes are on their last lap. Matt Pluck out in front from Jessen. Jessen runs a bit wide there. Oh, has he run out of gas? Oh, it must have had a slowdown. Interesting. Yeah. So Pluck gets it done from Dylan Jordan. Partridge with a great race up to P4. And this battle down to the line, Hayden Kirk is going to get it done from Paul Stewart. Justin Davies home in 7th with Grant Crowe. A great recovery job there. In fact, goes quickest on the last lap of the race with a 151.1. Oh, Kirk sending it. Trying to get a bit of SVG drifting going.
fucking SV fail.
Yeah. As we bring up race results for race number 2. Matt Pluck, of course, getting it done. A bit of a closer race, that one. Dylan Jordan home in second, and Jessen rounds out the podium. Good drive from Partridge. And Ewan Baker up to P9. Charlie Coleman ends up bringing it home 12th. And some of those other guys in the wars out there with Dell home in 19th. Ben Doherty all the way back in P20. Simon Honey home in 21st. Looks like Robert Henry may have been the only retirement from that race. Everyone else bringing it home. And well, Matt Pluck, got it done.
Yeah.
Race number 2, and he's waiting in the wings, mate. He's keen to have a chat.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Along with Jessen. We do only have 5 minutes, but I tell you what, Kempy, that is going to be a sight you want to see, mate.
What's that?
The rain has
Ooh,
returned.
Bring it on.
Well, finally, Matt, you get to...
Nah, I don't even want to talk to you guys.
You're in the waiting room, mate. You got no choice. Gets it done. Gets it done finally. Race number 2, and makes his way here into the comms box. And I tell you what, we thought we were getting scammed from the weather, mate, but finally starting to come down from the sky again.
Yeah, no, that first race was real dicey because you had half the field on slits and half the field on wets. So I'd imagine turn 1 would have been pretty good for you guys. I think only 2 cars made it through that.
Yeah, that was an absolute parking lot, that's for sure. You and Baker, the first one on the Ripple strip, and then everyone decided to follow him and all looped it up. So yeah, it was great scenes.
Yeah, I got flicked around and went back of the field, but I think I was one of the only guys in the wet, so I managed to come back through them all.
Yeah, certainly was an interesting call for a few drivers to go out there on slicks in that first race, but yeah, obviously didn't quite get it right. But mate, you certainly did in race number 2 tonight, and do you know what happened to Brad Jessen in those closing stages? It looked like he got a slowdown or something because he let Dylan Jordan pass.
Yeah, nah, he was being a dick. He knows that Dylan's fighting me in the championship, so he gave them positions. So,
yeah, I would have done the same thing too.
Obviously, my pay that I sent him wasn't enough. Dylan must have sent him a bit more, so we'll have to visit that for next week.
Yeah, maybe the check bounced.
It must have.
Yeah.
It was from you guys.
Oh, well, it definitely would have been. We're on a tight budget here, mate. But nah, well, great drive, Matt, and Dylan sort of stretched that lead out to 6 points, I think it was, after race 1, but you managed to get 1 back, and could have been 2, but Jessen obviously dogged you there and let Dylan pass.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how this last race turns out, it should be pretty tight going to the final round, so that's pretty good. I know what's going to happen for 3rd, because all the guys in 3rd and 4th on that were all on slicks in that first race, so
yeah.
that last podium spot's going to be fucking up for grabs at the moment.
Yeah, certainly is. Anyone's battle, really. Well, yeah, getting it in the chat now. It's coming down sideways, the rain, so...
You need me to get out there and spice it up for you.
She's pretty fucking moist out here, to be honest.
Yeah, it's starting to look pretty wet out there, so I very much doubt anyone will be starting the last one on slicks, and if they do, no doubt they're going to take the field out turn 1, so it should be
I thought all that shit was going to happen at the hairpin, but fuck, we haven't even made it to the hairpin both races so far.
Well, there you go. Well, Matt, just over a minute, I guess, to go and warm up, so we'll let you go out there and navigate your way around in the wet, and mate, P15 start. You set yourself up there, didn't you?
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking stitch up.
Yeah, well back, and we've seen what's happened in the mid-pack so far, and yeah, good luck to you is all I can say.
Thanks, boys. I'll come see you after lap 1.
Yeah, sweet as. Hey, you're not streaming tonight either?
No, I don't stream our KSR nights.
Oh, okay, fair enough. fair enough.
We have far too much questionable chat in our Discord.
Yeah,
Oh,
fair
well, you
call.
want to hear that fucking chat that was on the combox when
Yeah,
I found out
I
you were
reckon.
clearing.
Yeah, rather questionable. But anyway, you yeah, all the best for race number 3, Matt. See what happens.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. There you go. Race number 2. Winner Matt Clark. And well, mate, everyone's saying in the chat that rain's coming down now. It certainly is. It's going to make life
gonna be good.
rather interesting for these guys. Of course, to be fair, they've only had one fine round so far in the series. So should be getting used to racing in the rain by now. This man here, Hayden Kirk, he had a good run in that last race. And man, how cool does the rain look on iRacing?
It's fucking impressive.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, I get around it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's another element to the racing, no doubt about it. Certainly gets us excited in the comm spots. Look at that Matt Pluck out there. While he was talking to us, sets the quickest lap in warm-up as time now ticks by. And we will get underway with the final race of the night. Thank God for that, Kempy says. Great job tonight, Kempy, battling through.
She's hard work.
Yeah, I was in that last week, but...
Don't recommend it.
Nah. Right, we will attempt to get our grids up on screen for race number 3, course top 15 invert. We'll see Eric Roloffs out of grid 1 with Heath Mannering lining up next to him. Out of row 2, it'll see Thomas Mallard and Charlie Coleman. Row number 3, Russell Pepperell will line up next to James Jordan. Row 4, we will see Ewan Baker next to Grant Crowe. Out of row 5, Justin Davies lines up next to Paul Stewart. Row 6, we'll see Hayden Kirk and Brendan Partridge. Row number 7, Brad Jesson lines up next to Dylan Jordan. Row number 8, Matt Pluck and Aaron Watson. Row 9, we'll see Craig Brock and Martin Moore. Row 10, we'll see Sam Waddell lining up next to Ben Doherty. Out of row 11, it'll be Simon Honey and John Murrell. Row 22, sorry, row 12, row 22, Jesus. We'll see Paul McKenzie and Mark Mallard. Just trying to see if anyone else is out there. Robert Henry will be your last starter out of grid number 25. It's the field all lined up, set to take the green flag in the final race tonight. Eric Roloffs and Heath Mannering to get things underway. And I was about to say, has that rain stopped? But no, definitely hasn't.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Piss down, you bastard.
Yeah,
Getting ready.
That's exactly what it wants to do, Kempy. Roloffs here, Heath Mannering. See what sort of start we get to race number 3.
Oh, I want to see someone do a lid skid or just absolute clusterfuck out the field.
Yeah, surely it's our best chance for a lid skid this time.
Yeah,
It's got to be.
Lid skid.
It's got to be. Green flag in the air. We are underway. Race number 3, and tell you what, Charlie Coleman is not here to muck around. We're going to put some early pressure on the field. You've got to be kidding me.
What?
What is going on? The field looks like they've actually all survived. Oh, just as I say it, Grant Crowe. No, it was not. It's Hayden Kirk. Hayden Kirk has had a big one there, and it sounds like it's still going off in the background. John Murrell. Oh boy. Well, it didn't take long, Kempy.
No, about 3 corners.
See if we can actually bring up a replay from that one because that was...
Yeah, that spray's pretty insane, eh?
pretty
Look,
wild.
How the fuck do you see in that thing?
What's that in the spray?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's a very good question. We'll bring up the replay from Hayden Kirk's incident here. Oh, he just gets tagged by the looks from Grant Crowe. And, oh, couldn't avoid it. Craig Brock caught up in that one as well. Oh, a bit of collateral damage.
Bang.
As we are back live, Muriel has had a moment. Don't know why, Kempy, but I can't bring this up. Cheers for the follow. There it is. It's arrived on the scene as we say it. Mallard now leading it out, so he's managed to get past Roloffs and into the front. Charlie Coleman back in second. He had a brilliant start to the race. Made quick work of it. Looking through the field, Mac Pluck up 4 so far to P11 from that 15th, and yeah, I tell you what, that is going to make things hard to see, isn't it, that spray?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be amongst it, would you?
Nah, not at all. As we see here, Brendan Partridge will go right on board with him and let's check out his view. Not much of a view, to be fair. You've got to have so much trust in the cars around you in these wet conditions. Side by side at the moment with Paul Stewart. So Stewart looking to mount some pressure to the back of Partridge.
That's madness. Look at that spray.
Yeah. Yep.
That's going to be the worst yet, is it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we've seen conditions like this yet in the series. The spray is insane. Oh, Pluck out there doing the old bump and runs. Thought he was in the stock car.
Fucking piss poor effort. That is. He's going to go over the fence.
Yeah, we did put a call out for a lid skid, but that wasn't even close to it. He
come on.
He actually braked, so... Oh, Crow round by himself in the background. So, conditions just showing how tricky it is out there for these guys. Hayden Kirk trying to recover this one. Now in P16. Damage doesn't look too bad from that incident.
Quite lucky.
But man, you can see those the puddles out there catching those drivers out. It's Coleman.
Yeah, they're slippery under brakes.
This battle back here, Kempy. Oh, Mallard.
How did he save that?
Across the grass. James Jordan in the background battling with Heath Mannering. Mannering's having a good run in this race. Well, he's dropped 3, but he's still up inside that top 5. As I say that, Ewan Baker looking for a way past. And just check out this view. Can barely see anything. Brad Jessen goes quickest lap of the race at 2:08.336.
How?
And he is amongst this battle pack as well.
That's insane visibility.
And look at that, Baker's getting it done, firing it around the outside of these guys.
Off the traditional racing line where there's more grip usually in the wet.
Yeah, so he's now up to 4th spot. And soldiering on. Thomas Mallard here in P3. You can't even see him. Oh! Eric Roloff sees him coming. Gives him a bit of room. Contact though. Oh, what's happened to Dylan Jordan? James Jordan, I should say. Giving his brother a free pass, maybe.
That's what it's all about.
Now he's going to get on the blocks and try and hold Pluck out.
Put him off the end.
As that is your championship battle at the moment. Matt Pluck and Dylan Jordan between those two. Paul Stewart there runs a bit wide on the exit. It's rather tricky conditions out there at the moment. Of course, if you are watching, want to get into any of the action racing that we've been streaming, Kiwi Sim Racing tonight for the GT4s, go hit them up on Facebook, or Virtual Racing Aotearoa as well. Plenty of racing going on at the moment. Get amongst it. Coleman leading from Baker, so Baker on a charge into second now, Kempy.
What a weapon.
Thomas Mallard here just slowing down. Not quite sure what's going on there, but he's letting the field through. As we see Dylan Jordan here battling with Heath Mannering. And quickest lap for Doherty, a 2:07.057.
Nice.
I think that rain may almost have stopped. Oh no, let's say that.
Still going.
Yeah, becomes fairly evident on the screens. We ride here on board with Eric. Currently sits P3 and is having the run of the season for himself at the moment. As we approach half distance in the final race of the night, of course, final round next week. You know what that means, Kempy.
Chaos.
We're going back endurance racing. As we see there, Heath Mannering loops it up. We will be back for, what are we up to? Round number 3, I think, of the
like that.
2-hour endurance series, and hopefully this time we actually get a bit of a race, unlike that last one. Turned into a bit of a bore fest in the comms box. But Coleman's still leading. And this will be a great battle once Baker gets to the back of him, and he is doing that fairly quickly at the moment. Was that Brad Jesson? It's running a bit wide there in the background. It certainly was. Gets himself back on track, but has lost a few positions there. So what do you reckon, Kepi? How long before Baker can get past Coleman? At the moment, Coleman's doing a great job.
I'd say give it about, what, 3 laps?
About 3 laps. I'll tell you what, that's probably all they're going to get in the race as well. So
It'll be...
in these conditions, they're doing 2:08s at the moment.
Say the last lap.
As I say that, Ewan Baker at 2:06. He's run wide though. So that is going to help Coleman out. He stretches that lead a bit more. Was that Pluck? Oh, Matt Pluck has a big moment. And that is going to have championship implications. Can he get it back out on track? He can. What's the damage like on that? Looked like a hard hit. Gets out in front of traffic, but he has dropped all the way back to 14th now.
That's a dent in the championship points.
Now looks like Craig Brock has had a moment too. A fair bit of damage to the front of that car. So yeah, that is big championship implications. Kempy drops him down to 14th now. And your championship leader, Dylan Jordan, currently sits P4. We'll get up a replay of what has happened here to Matt Pluck, the Speed Nation instant replay. See, he's just got on that ripple strip and turned it round himself. So
good contact.
All by himself, and yeah, I would say that steering will be bent all sorts out of shape for him, which is going to make life interesting over the last few laps. Tell you what we will do. Jump on board with Matt and just see how... the steering doesn't look too... It looks a little bit left-hand down.
Partridge fucking spun it up, coming in behind Pluck just before. Oh no, must have been coming in behind Dylan Jordan, was he?
And he has got big damage too. Looks like the left front of that car has dropped. down.
See, get a replay of that. I just caught it.
Look at the back end of that car.
It's
Partridge, looks like I have got a replay for you, Kempy. We'll see what's...
I caught the end of it and I was like, fuck, did it happen? And then, yeah, I noticed it come up on Twitch.
Oh, we don't want to be on board. Oh, there it is. We'll bring that back up for you again. Looks like he's just got that corner all wrong.
That was full noise.
Yeah, I just, stood on it. Oh, man, that was close. Almost took out Pluck. I think that was Matt Pluck in front of him. Oh, that was huge.
Yeah,
that might have actually been Dylan Jordan.
I think it was Dylan Jordan because
Yeah.
he dropped down the timing. I noticed him dropping down.
Yeah, so a close moment there for Dylan Jordan.
It was huge.
Just goes to show it's all far from done. And Baker now. Oh, move for the lead, bit of contact. Coleman's not going to give this up easy. Eric Roloff's in the background. See him closing that gap too. But Ewan Baker leading for now. Coleman putting the pressure on around the outside. What a battle this is for the lead. Baker with Baker with the inside line here. But Coleman gets back in front of him. Great race here for the race lead. And he's gone all wrong. Pushed it too far off track.
Baker.
And Baker takes the lead of the race. Dylan Jordan now applying the pressure to the back of Roloff's car.
Does he race go-karts by any chance?
Who's that?
Charlie Coleman.
I am not too sure.
I'm only guessing that by his paint scheme. It's got Praga and they make go-karts.
Yeah, okay. High chance then. So we see in the background there, Brad Jesson. He's had a good run, up 8 spots. James Jordan sits in behind him, as well as Ben Doherty up 13. And he will be your biggest mover for race number 3. Dylan Jordan, good for a pass, couldn't get it done though. So this time, surely last lap again. Oh, big slide there from Coleman. Just shows the change of pace, Kempy. I think they're only going to do 8 laps this time.
Oh, yeah?
Well, 7 in fact, complete 7.
Yeah.
The British lad, how are we? Dylan Jordan sits at P2 now. Ewan Baker, though, out in front, doing it in style, and he is the quickest man on track, I believe. No, Eric Roloff's in fact, a 2:05.911.
Far out.
He's had a great race, and as I say that, it's come unstuck. Oh, Heath Mannering! Huge moment for Mannering. Was that Mannering? No, it's not Mannering, my bad. Was that Watson? Oh, it was.
That's huge.
Yeah, used to seeing those orange rims on Mannering's car, but Aaron Watson, a huge crash in the closing stages of race number 3. And it looks like Ewan Baker, he's going to get it done here in race number 3. And he will be a happy chappy. Checkered flag in the air. The Flying Scotsman's going to get it done in race number 3. Signed, sealed and delivered. Go back to... How is Eric Roloff still shown in second? That is an absolute scam. Dylan Jordan in second. And Charlie Coleman. A good drive. Gets home at P3. And it sounds like someone just sent it off the end there. In the background, it is the 24 of James Jordan. But wow, Kempy, the rain, it came down and provided
Oh, it was great, wasn't it?
plenty of action in the final race for the KSR GT4 Battleground 2 Series. Well, final race from Germany anyway. We head for the final round next week. of the series, and there is your results. Baker gets it done by 3.4 seconds over Dylan Jordan, and that Charlie Coleman, I believe, is the first night in the series, Kempy.
Yeah,
Gets it,
pretty good drive.
yeah, gets it home P3.
Nice.
Brad Jessen, a good drive home in fourth. Let's go through the field. Matt Pluck came into the night second in the championship, comes home P10. In race number 3, Grant Crowe put it together that time. Eric Roloffs will be disappointed. He was running in the podium until it came unstuck for him late in the race. And we'll go through the rest of those finishes. Hayden Kirk had that big moment, comes home P18. And it looks like maybe 3 DNFs in that one. Thomas Mallard, Sam Waddell, and Robert Henry. We will see who is waiting in the wings. Have a chat with them. Doesn't look like Mr. Coleman is here, so we'll grab second place finisher tonight in race number 3, and well, extending that championship lead now, Dylan Jordan. Mate, bit of fun out there in the wet in race number 3.
Yeah, it's pretty wet's probably a generous word to use there.
Yeah, in the storm, in the puddles.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if the right word's fun, but terrifying fun, all of the above. Like it was fun. I think if it went well, it was one of those races that I had great fun, but I got second. Ask the guys that got 20th how it went.
Yeah,
Got a genuine question for you now, since you said that. Was it more terrifying tonight, or doing Enscow with me?
I don't know. I wasn't near you on that restart at Enscow. I'll plead the fifth.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dylan, your main championship contender, Matt Pluck, had an absolute mare in that one, sent it into the fence by himself, but came home in 10th. But you tonight have certainly stretched out that lead a bit as we head into the final round next week.
Yeah, I think I pipped him in race 1. I was probably the only safe car starting on pole in that first race, and then everyone else behind kind of went round in circles.
Yeah, certainly entertaining for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, did Kempy lose it on the first corner?
Yeah, we got in the chat. It was a great call, actually. Synchronised spinning, that's certainly what seemed to happen in that race 1. So
yeah, we're off to the next Olympics.
Yeah, too right. But, mate, great run for you tonight. Nice, safe one, and you'll be able to extend that lead, like I said, and head into round 3. A bit more breathing space between you. I think you came in with about a 4-point gap tonight, and I dare say you're probably going to go out with about a 13-point lead going into the last 3 races.
One round left.
Yeah.
Can't say I'm a big fan of VIR, but if it's wet, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, too right. The old wet always spicing it up. Well, thanks for coming in for a chat with us anyway, Dylan. Great job tonight, and no doubt we will catch you next week for that final round.
Yeah, thanks, fellas.
Cheers. And well, we'll get him in another fantastic job from Ewan Baker tonight in race 3. Getting it done. A couple of cars went by the wayside, but mate, great drive in that trying conditions out there.
I had to try and get one decent drive in tonight. Yeah, that was wild. The whole time just trying to figure out where the braking points are, where you can actually turn, which bits of the track are just complete death. So yeah, bit of learning as we go, and to only have 7 or 8 laps to do it was even more tough. That was good fun, and then had a good wee battle towards the end there with Charlie, I believe, and yeah, man, he's a feisty one. He was not one to give that up, so that was a great wee battle.
Yeah, certainly was, and then he just pushed it a bit wide. It was a bit of a shame because that was shaping up to be a cracking battle. But, mate, you just touched on the first couple of races. Obviously, a bit of synchronised spinning going on through turn 1 for you and a few other drivers in race 1, and sort of set you back a little bit for race 2 as well. So always hard to fight from the back, especially in trying weather conditions. But managed to get it completed there in race 3 and get a win, so you got to be happy with the way the night went eventually.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good fun. And, like, yeah, race 1, I think that was us putting our application in for the E-Olympics next year for the
Yeah.
synchronized spinning team.
Yeah,
I thought it
right.
looked very beautiful. I can only imagine what the stream looked like.
Yeah, no,
I was saying to Brad, I said, we need to get this bloke mic'd up at moments like this because his accent would be fucking outstanding if he was loose in his shit in moments like this.
You should have had me mic'd up on race 2 because I made a really good start. I got up about 6 positions into turn 2. I don't know if you got it on the stream. I got absolutely fucking nailed by an BMW or an Aston Martin that
Yeah.
got spun.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me. Like, I'm racing in VR. I'm just taking the corners normal, and there's this white missile fucking slamming me in the side. Just,
Oh,
God, I jumped. Took me a while to get my heart rate back down again.
Good stuff. Well, cheers again, Ewan, for coming in for a chat with us, mate. Great job in race number 3. And while you're in here, quick shout out to those sponsors again that get you out on track and turning up each week.
Yep, so shout out to QSM Racing, Speed Nation, InspireNet, and Scott Technology. So yeah, I'm going to try and condense it down a little bit because I'm getting quite tired. But yeah, big shout out to those guys sponsoring. Yes,
Yeah,
good
awesome.
to have you guys on board.
Yeah, awesome. Well, cheers for coming in for a chat, Ewan. Always a privilege, and mate, we will no doubt catch you for the final round next week.
Yeah, and you probably, hopefully catch me Monday night as well for the TCRs.
Oh, right, back for another
try-
round. Yes.
Yeah, try and be a bit more active locally, I think. You know, it's been good fun, and keep the momentum rolling.
Yeah, too right. Awesome. Well, thanks again, Ewan. Congrats on the racing tonight, and yeah, we'll catch you at some stage throughout the broadcasts.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks for letting me back in the comms box.
No worries.
Not been barred yet. Have a good night.
Yeah, awesome. Cheers, mate. Well, Kempy, mate, great job from yourself. You battled through. We have made it to the end of the night. You can go and get yourself in bed and recover a bit and get ready for En's car tomorrow night and see if you can put one together for us.
Well, that's my plan. I need to sort my little fucking teething problems out and I might be able to string a decent result together.
Too right. Well, cheers everyone for tuning in tonight. She's been a Ripper Nights Racing. Hope you have enjoyed it. And of course, tune in tomorrow night live from 7:55 as we bring you all the coverage from round 3 of that En's car.